Hi, I'm Lauren Sukin. I'm an editor at Large at BPR, and I recently wrote an article on the gay marriage bill that's going through the Rhode Island Congress. Well, the problem with the marriage equality bill as it is that the House passed it rather overwhelmingly, but the Senate, on the other hand, isn't quite ready to get it through. And they've said that they're pretty much going to delay it. They're not really dealing with the problem at the moment. And a lot of that is because there's not as much support for it in the Senate as there is in the House. A large reason why this is true is because of the abundant number of Catholics that have a large influence in Rhode Island politics, and it's actually the most Catholic state in the nation. So part of that is, well, Rhode Island is pretty liberal, and there already have been some small steps made, some progress towards including gay marriage. It hasn't actually gotten to the point where it's been fully legalized, and now the question is Rhode Island really ready to take the next step and go all the way? Well, Rhode Island, people always assume, is a true blue state, but that's not actually the way that you would assume it should be based on the demographics. I mean, like I said earlier, Rhode Island is very Catholic. It's not particularly diverse. It tends to be blue collar. And this, of course, is in comparison to other states. Its demographics look a lot more like more southern conservative states, but the political views tend to be different. And in some ways that's good, in some ways that's bad. It's allowed a lot of the liberal agenda to go through, but at some points it'll come to roadblocks, like for gay marriage, where maybe the population doesn't actually line up with the liberal ideology that tends to be prevalent throughout people that live here. Well, the governor has said that he's in support of the legislation, and he's spent a little bit of time and effort talking about it, trying to get everyone on board, but ultimately he hasn't made that much of a push, and a lot of it has sort of just been left to play out and to see what happens. And there are a couple of reasons for this. It's a highly contentious issue, and in addition, the Supreme Court's going to be deciding on this pretty soon also, so the legislation might not make as big of an impact as it could. But he's definitely in support of it, and there are other key members of Rhode Island politics that have definitely been in support of it, but the push for it isn't as big as it definitely could be.